okay, okay. Okay. Oh wow. Oh oui, oui, c'est chouette. Can we get a... We got a... It's ready.
The Astros have come storming out of the gate this season. And for more on this fast start, let's check in with our field reporter, Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, these guys entered the season with the expectations of being a front runner, and boy, have they lived up to it so far. The players tell me they are locked in and challenging each other not to set limits on just how good they can be. If they can keep winning at anywhere near the torrid pace they've set, they can expect to create significant separation from the rest of the field.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Fouled off. The 1-1 home. It swung on and missed for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Manuel Margot stands in as he looks at a called strike. The 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
To the plate now, Willie Adames. As he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
No strike.
And he takes a called strike 1.
I know to the fans that probably looked like something good to hit, but unless you're sitting breaking ball right there, I don't care if it's middle of the plate. That's a tough pitch to pull the trigger on.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Reddick, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Scooped up onto the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They stepping in and ready for another shot, Aledmus Diaz, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. First offering on its way. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. 0-1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And the throw will indeed take care of him for the first out. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th. And digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 delivery. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Michael Brasso will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 43. Michael Brasso.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Really high curveball right there. Struggling with the release point. That's the key to the curveball. Figuring out and finding that release point.
And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in now, Hunter Renfroe. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. So stepping in, Michael Perez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
2-0 now. And now pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
3-1 the count now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game. Now at the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Count is 1-2 now. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. And he fouls this one off. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And this should do it. He's got it, and the Astros win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. Another impressive win for a team that has leapt out of the starting blocks.
Yeah, this team is an all systems go mentality right now, Matty V. And when that's the case, you don't change anything. You just try to let it ride. It's been an impressive beginning to the season.
Yeah, and it's started to look awful easy for them guys. Hats off to this ball club for such a great start.
Fucking garbage. Fuck you, Springer. Oh. Fucking yikes. We almost won this game. Time to lose. You're okay. You're okay. Everybody's okay. Everybody's relax. It's not raining. It's not raining. Everybody calm down. Fuck! I hate this. Oh, you know, just shut the fuck up. Josh, you. I hate our pitcher so fucking much. second half. Base hit champion. Rookie. I got up first. Fuck you. Oh, we're gonna be this again. Yeah, we lost. They're going to beat us again. We always had no RBIs. They're going to go and caught the ball.
Last half of the seventh here, and standing in the outfielder, Mitch Haniger. First pitch on its way. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
The home run stuff does that diving catch stuff.
Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Yeah, he's a rookie. Yeah.
Popped him up.
I don't know why he's rookie in this
under it.
situation.
One down. At the plate, Jose Marmolejos. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Into right field, that's a base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Stepping in now, Ty France. That's a strike to throw down. He is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
You don't see that very often against this guy. This guy has one of the best arms in the game, but still a successful steal at second base.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So striding in, Evan White, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Yeah.
We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this one's in the dirt. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The set and the 2-2. He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no error. Brendan Brennan has been summoned to start the 8th.
Number 65.
Leading off the inning, George Springer, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now Springer belts one, carrying well out to left. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run here off the bat of George Springer. 3rd home run for him on the year, and with it, the Astros have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, as a pitcher, when you see one that's hit high and deep, you hope that it goes foul, and it hits off that foul pole. It makes that doink noise. You want to cry. As a hitter, you want to smile because you were able to keep one just fair.
White over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. From the stretch, and he got him out in front that time. Strike 1, and double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and deep down the left field line, and that will end up a foul ball. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. And that's through for a hit. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
The bat, number 44. Designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
At the plate, Yordan Alvarez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. Here's the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
Hey, watch out. This hitter's got one thing on his mind.
Line, that's a base hit. Long throw to the plate, and he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful, giving them that 3-run push.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Luis Torrens. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes to the Mariners catcher. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making
a swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. A leap, but he won't get it. It's off the wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, I'm going to have to do it right now.
3-1. Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, these guys have had a hard time making contact all game long, racking up a bunch of Ks, so that's their first walk of the game. We'll see if that gets them going a bit.
Digging in, number 1. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. There's a ball into right center field. That's going to be a base hit. Crawford isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get 1 knock a day, find a couple barrels. He having to catch his late.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield, a base hit. And he'll make it to 3rd safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. Mitch Haniger the next to bat. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact with that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Next pitch here will be number 100 through 7 1/3.
Man, I'd love to see a complete game. He's certainly on his way. If he can keep the number down, the pitch count down, he's got a shot at this.
Yeah. There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run.
What a momentum shift right there. Now the visitors.
Now back, the designated hitter.
Sorry, what's on there? Switch him out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go.
I started.
In now, Ty France. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 8 full. Braden Bishop stays in the ball game, batting number 8, and takes over in center field.
Now playing center field.
Chasen Bradford comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Shed Long will also enter as he takes over at third base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Lifetime versus this pitcher, he's 0 for 4. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bishop is there, and he has it for the first out. Standing in, Martin Maldonado. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Made him look silly with that one.
The 0-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. Didn't look to me like that was much of a protect swing with 2 strikes.
No, he was trying to go yard, 2 strikes or not. Kind of looks bad if you strike out like he did, though. I'm sure his manager would have liked for him to focus on getting the base.
Reined in. Throw on to first will be in time to get him, and the Mariners
All
will
of
put
this fucking picture. Just talking about goddamn you. Kind of 5 runs in the 5th inning. The other day. We're up 5-0. Shit! I'm just gonna fucking dog. This dog guy's on me. I'm pissed off. Should I play again? What's that film? Fucking. Sure, my dog's not my responsibility. Oh my god, I'm pissed. I'm gonna blow that again.
So striding in, Michael Brantley, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set. Here it comes.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
On the first, and the Astros can't cash in.
Are you kidding me?
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Cam Gallagher. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. Digging in now for Kansas City, Edward Olivares. He's been great lately, and it's resulted in his being awarded with the American League Rookie of the Month award. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Nicky Lopez is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Pitch on the way. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. The 1-1. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Scott Barlow is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a...
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And the Astros get something started right away. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 0-1 delivery. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. Throw to the plate. And the recovery will be in time to get him breaking from third. And a base running gap that time, as that's the first out of the inning. Wow. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And there are 2 away now.
I could have gotten fucking wrong.
So 2 gone now in the Houston 8th, and that brings in George Springer. Swing and a miss on the slider, nothing in 1.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
That gets down, and the inning continues. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. Tag, and he's out. With Merrifield next to bat. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there.
They have that. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th. In is Jorge Soler. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike. And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. Now at the plate, Maikel Franco. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and the win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now at the plate, Hunter Dozier. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Fouled off. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
shot down the first baseline. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a triple. His third hit of the night.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
0-1, here it comes. And there's ball one. Dozier takes his lead at third with one away. A ball and 2 strikes to Alex Gordon. Swing and a line drive, but foul. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. A man at third with one away. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Franchy Cordero. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1.
That's a really nice thing about pitching with the base open. You can work out of the strike zone a little bit more and try to get a guy to chase your pitch, just like that one.
Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Aledmus Diaz. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in and looking for more, number 31, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know he's aware he can't tie the game with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's just trying to excite the boys and get one on the board.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
And here now is Dustin Garneau, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
In the dirt, and it's too late as he's in there. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest.
Boy, D-Rose, so close to getting the strikeout there. Needed to make one more pitch and didn't throw a good enough breaking ball there with 2 strikes.
Yeah, and that's what you pray for from an offensive standpoint. You try and pick up that red spinning dot that constitutes slider coming in there, and then you hope it doesn't fall off the table. He was able to get himself inside that baseball and get a ribby hit.
Josh DeMont answers the call from dugout as he'll try to record the final 2 outs of this one.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
There's one. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Let's fuck it. Damn home run. Shit. Well, yeah, that's really good.
The Astros have been wreaking havoc on their opponents so far this season. For a word on that, let's go down to the field with Heidi Watney.
Matt, this fan base expected a contender this year, and so far they've gotten what they expected and more. They've been terrific in April and May, and they seem capable of leaving the pack behind. But I'm told they don't want to get ahead of themselves. They're going to stay humble, keep doing the little things right, and just play good baseball. And, well, it's working so far, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Next up for the Astros, number 31, 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set and the pitch. High in the air out to center field.
I hate the Toro.
Olivares is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Comes across here, so it looks like this could be a wire job. At the plate, Nicky Lopez. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. With Merrifield next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To third, fielded cleanly, and he goes to second with it. Then it goes to first, and it's not in time.
All I can say about this one is that he must have taken a mental holiday there. Nice throw to second, I guess. Too bad there was no play there, though.
First pitch of the at-bat. Adalberto Mondesi is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
1-2 the count to the Royals shortstop. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, he can't get on first.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
Line ball, base hit into the left center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. He's in at second safely as a run is also in, and with it they take the lead. In is Jorge Soler. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And he fouls this one off. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled down the line. He got him, and what would have been an insurance run is instead Scott Barlow takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using it here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Gurriel retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, catcher.
Ready for another shot now. Dustin Garneau came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat. Now a wave and a miss looked like the slider there. Garneau, a former member of the Oakland A's, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a one-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come offseason.
Second baseman, Diaz.
And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Sent out to straightaway center field. Olivares will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out number 2.
The right fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Tucker. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is all set for the start of the inning. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Michael Franco. Oh, that one deflects off him. I think it got his arm. He's safe. A great recovery, but he couldn't get it there in time. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher, and that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Behind 0-2 now. Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. He'll go to the bag for one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out.
Now batting, number 14.
So digging in now, Edward Olivares. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 1-0 the count. A ball and a strike. Gordon is off at first with 2 away. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Royals. Josh DeMont comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Here's Michael Brantley. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There is Franco on to first, and that is a huge out to start the bottom of the 9th. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far, and it's fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1.
We're playing 11, 1-1.
Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Fouled off. Again, a 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble that a little bit and give him another chance. And hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up.
Whoa.
And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now batting, Carlos Correa. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. And a ball 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. The 1-1 home. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Last strike now for Houston. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you're on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
Well, as teams do these days, Yordan Alvarez is being honored in tonight's bobblehead giveaway.
Well, Matt, if there's anybody on this team who you'd want in your bobblehead collection, it's maybe this guy, because let's face it, he deserves to have a big head. He brings so much to this club.
Now to the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He'll lead things off against Garrett Cole.
Yordan Alvarez.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, I think if you would have asked the manager of this team, first 5 games of this road trip, you're going to go 4-1. He would have signed that in blood. So let the guys continue to play the way they've been playing. Everything is going nice right now.
Struck him out.
For my money,
Digging in for his second at-bat, Yordan Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Yordan Alvarez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Leaps and makes a terrific. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Chapman is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit and miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of...
Something of note from this one, guys. Alvarez had just 1 hit in the game, but that 1 hit went out of the yard.
Yeah, Matty, he gave the fans a thrill with that one. And it's always a huge confidence boost when you're able to take one deep.
And good evening to those of you just joining us on the show. You've chosen to tune in at a great time. Yuli Gurriel may be looking to go deep here as he and his team trail by 1 here in the 9th. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throw. The 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
The 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it. And there's out number 2. So a runner at second. 2 down now. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And foul. He's set. The 0-1. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Sent back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. He's safe at the plate. And here in the 9th, they have taken the lead.
Now batting.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Arroyo brings it in. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Stepping up to the plate, Aledmus Diaz. Lifetime versus this arm. He's a .333 hitter. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Popped him up. Dahlbeck is there for it. And that retires the side. Alex Verdugo Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. The average coming in at 266. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Popped up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next up for the Red Sox, Jose Peraza. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Well, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
1-2 now. Last strike now for the Red Sox. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Nope. As long as they're there. Oh God, no. Oh no. Oh, he was the same. Another thing.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here.
Well, these players know there is no better way for a club to help its own cause than by beating a division rival. I know it is early in the season, but the competitive intensity down here is palpable. These teams don't like each other. Whichever one prevails in this close game is likely going to walk away with a bounce in their step.
And they'll have to finish strong here if they're going to get that done. Thanks, Heidi. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and that'll bring up the LSU product, Alex Bregman. From the stretch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll drop into no man's land out there for a base hit. They can't make the tag on him. He's safe, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's what makes you feel really good about yourself.
Here's Carlos Correa now. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
The first baseman,
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel hit weekly back to the mound. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and so coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Semien in an 0-2 hole here.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Mark Hanna. It was a walk in his last trip. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
What the hell is that?
Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick.
the right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Martin Maldonado. In his career against Mike Minor, he brings a more than respectable .357 batting average. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To short. Simeon's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, number 31, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, no shame in that. Your eyes light up when that heater comes above the belt. That's so tough to lay off of.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They're up 3-2. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Up next for Oakland, the catcher, Jonah Heim.
Into the box now, Jonah Heim. It was a walk in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. On to first, and now the A's are down to their final out. Here's Robbie Grossman. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. 2 out, nobody on. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. And now this crowd, announced at around 22,000, comes to their feet. Line to the right side, but foul. Last strike now for Oakland. And this is fouled at the plate. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate in a one-run.
Got him. And Oakland, good night.
Man, D-Row, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they're feeling great about this one.
What I'm going to try for you tonight, I've never attempted before, and it is not a magic trick. My daughter Millie is always pitching me dangerous things for me to try, and I've never done any of them because basically they're all too dangerous. Well, tonight, I'm going to try one for the first time. And in actual fact, I'm going to let Millie explain what I'm going to do.
Okay, Daddy, here's your pitch. So, you're standing in this big box right here, all chained up. And this box right here is filled with dirt.
Right.
And a person standing over here. And there's a rope too. And when the person pulls the rope, all the dirt will fall into this box, and you're gonna get buried.
That's actually brilliant.
You actually get.
Alright, I've got to escape. You think I can do that?
Of course you can.
We mentioned earlier that a lot of fans came out to the park today hoping to bear witness to a sweep. Heidi, what's the tenor in the stands as this close game gets nearer a conclusion?
Well, Matt, these home fans brought their brooms today, and they want to use them. We know in Major League Baseball how infectious the enthusiasm of winning can be. Coming through in this game to complete the series sweep would likely send this team's confidence soaring. Let's see if they can get it done.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Ready to begin the 8th, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Upset with the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. A ball and 2 strikes. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
And that's the second out. Jairo Munoz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run, 9 driven in. The set and the 1-1 pitch. This is swung on and hit to Altuve at second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This one remains close. Jairo Munoz stays in the ballgame in the 8th spot and takes over at second base.
Number 60.
Coming to the plate now, Yordan Alvarez. In his last appearance, he singled home a pair of runs. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And right into the shift. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Mowing away with that one. It's 1-2. And now Boston's bullpen springs into action. A left-hander and a right-hander begin to throw. The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. Bogarts has it. And there's one away. And that will bring up Alex Bregman. He was a ground out victim last time out. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing by Bregman, and the ball hit well to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. 8th home run on the season for him, and they take a 7-5 lead.
You know, that's a huge home run at this point in the game. When you can tack on an extra run heading into the 9th, it's a big confidence boost to the whole team and pretty demoralizing to the opposition.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Here's Carlos Correa now, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Hit the other way out toward right field. After it is Verdugo. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping up now, number 31. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. He's set and the pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Verdugo waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew Benintendi. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball called strike. 1-2. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch. Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And now the count is full for the Boston center fielder. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. And that one is gone. Jackie Bradley Jr. has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously, it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1 to right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Here now is Rafael Devers, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike. Still only one out in the inning. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
In there, and it's even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Yanked on the ground down the line. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Striding in for Boston, Xander Bogaerts. He got under one and popped out his last time up. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 2 balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
3-0 to him now. Ready with the 3-0.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. J.D. Martinez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. Count still at 1-2.
Yeah.
1-2. Here it is. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it. As on the mound, hoping to send this one.
It's a dirty nasty to go to the bedroom.